Am I the a-hole for telling my husband he needs to parent his kid? My new husband has an 18-year-old daughter. We've been together for 4 years. During this time, she told me she didn't want her dad to have a girlfriend. She went through a phase where she couldn't be alone, and until she was 18, my boyfriend and I only stayed the night if he was comfortable leaving her alone, which was rarely. She got a cat knowing I am allergic, and even though her dad said no, so for about 6 months before the wedding, I couldn't go to his house. If he corrects her, she often cries and throws a fit, so he pretty much always acquiesces to her or lets her do what she wants. I have gone what I consider above and beyond to establish a good relationship with her. I have thrown birthday parties, had countless girl days, been emotional support, been the one to take her for birth control, taken off work numerous times to attend to her. I have never said an unkind word to her. After they moved in, the first thing that happened was that she was rude to my daughter, which her dad let slide. I asked him to speak with her, and he said he would, but didn't. I ended up giving a vague speech about being kind to the group as a way of addressing it. My background is that I was in a relationship where my ex was really mean to my kids and abusive to me and them, and I have built a happy and peaceful home. I'm not strict, but I expect my kids to be considerate and cool. During the week of me worrying about stepdaughter and my husband refusing to have a conversation with me about it, we got in a big fight, and I saw a crisis counselor with thoughts of unaliving myself, that I had ruined my happy, peaceful home. I told him this. Then 2 other things happened. 1, she wouldn't stop eating in her room, a new rule brought by my husband to my home, and he refused to talk to her. Said he would, but didn't. Then she threw a bunch of my clothes on the floor so she could use the dryer. I insisted he correct her on this right away. It's a little thing, but it's the principle. This led to a big argument because he refused. I ended up telling him he needs to parent his kid. I know if I do it, I'll end up the evil stepmother, and I need him to have my back and put me first on this. He accused me of being jealous of my stepdaughter and that she's just adjusting, I'm being mean to her, and I was being like my abusive ex. I am so angry, hurt, and feel powerless. Oh, and I also said that one of the reasons I need him to do something about this is that she's often rude, entitled, and she needs guidance, and I don't want her behavior to rub off on my kids. I'm considering calling a meeting tonight with the 3 of us and explaining that the role of parents is to guide their children, explaining that I need to be able to correct and guide her as a parent, and asking them to get on board. Am I the a-hole?